Hello, also in last video we completed the prerequisite of SSRS installation. So if we go back, so we created the new AD user SQL PRD SSRS. This user we are going to use at the time of SSRS configuration. Second, we validated the SQL Server connectivity because when we are going to install or configure the SSRS, it will create a new separate DB. We'll see that as we start the installation. Finally, we validated the internet connectivity. Reason being, to download the SQL Server reporting service installer, we need internet connection. Okay, so let's start with. So let me log into my Node 1. So as you can see, I have connected to my database or SQL Server, and if I go back, let me open file location. Okay, and I will start the setup.exe. And as we saw in last video, uh, if we click on installation tab and click on SQL Server reporting service installation, it will redirect us. So install SQL Server reporting services. Moment I click on that, it will redirect us to this link. Okay, now this URL, on this URL, basically you will be able to download the reporting service installer, and that installer I have already downloaded on my machine. So if I go back, uh, so as you can see here, I have already downloaded that installer. So we do not have to download it again. It will open and I will show you from where we have to download it. So if I click on here, so it will basically allow us to download that installer. But that I have already downloaded, so we don't have to worry about that. Let me just wait for a couple of seconds so that it will get open. And for that, we need internet connectivity. Okay, so this guy. So I have already downloaded this. I will close this entire window and I will open this installer now. This installation is pretty easy, and you can find these steps on Microsoft documentation itself. And other than that, I have also mentioned those steps over here in my GitHub link. Okay. Now I will click on install repository services. I will use this 180 days evaluation edition. Click next, accept, click next. Install reporting services only. Reason being, we already have SQL Server installed on our machine. Okay, so we don't have to worry about installing SQL Server again. I'll click next. Keep it this default install. It will take a while to install everything. So if I go back to my documentation, so this is for reporting configuration. So we are following this step right now. Fourth step. Let's wait for this to get finished. This installation is pretty easy. Okay, and you can configure that manually later on, or I will just click on this configure report server. That will open a new window. So as if I go back, so we are currently at this step. So we have to connect to our node first. So this is the node. This is my server. So if I go to CMD and IP config, over here I won't be able to it will display, but if I select my PC properties, so this is my node, no Gokte hyphen node hyphen one. Okay, and I will click connect. Since that SSRS is now installed, I'm able to connect it to this configuration manager. Now we have to configure those settings. SSRS is already installed. So the first thing we have to go is service account. So we can use this existing default service account, but it is always advisable uh, to use the generic account. So that's the reason we created that account. So if I go back, let me copy that guy. So what was the account we created? Yeah, this one. Okay. Domain is Goktes hyphen backslash. Okay, password is same. Password hash 123. I will click apply. Everything is green. Okay, everything is successful. It's a bit slow. I think the window got closed. Let me close remaining windows. I think the other window got closed. Okay, I will close this guy as well. I don't need. Okay, I will close this guy and let me go back to that report server configuration manager. Click connect here. Service account we configured. Okay, this got configured correctly. Let me go to web service URL. We don't have to modify anything here. This would be the web service URL. I will simply click on apply. Perfect. Everything is success. Let me go to database. Now, let me connect again to SSMS. We do not have a separate report server database created. Now, why this database is needed? So, if you know Informatica, like at the time of Informatica installation, we need to specify those user ID and password. So, what it will do is it will create that repository manager database. Basically, it will create the repository. Why that repository database is needed? Basically, that repository database will have the metadata. It will store all those connection objects and all. So, similarly, the same logic applies for SSRS as well. Now, if I connect here, I don't get to see any database here. All right. There is no database for reporting services. If I go back, reporting service. So I think the server name is this GeoGAT hyphen so GeoGAT hyphen node hyphen one hyphen node hyphen one slash SSRS. Let's see. It's not there. Okay. So basically our database is not there. So what we have to do is we have to create that database so that whatever new reports will do, basically that database will act as a metadata. It will store all the reports which we are going to create in SSRS. Okay, so for that, what I will do, I will click on this change database. See, currently there is nothing here. I will click on change database and I will select create a new report server database. Click next and server name I will specify. So if I click test connection, it will not give anything because this server doesn't exist. This is my node name, machine name. So I will let's wait. If I go back to, let's say, let's validate SQL Server Configuration Manager. If I select here, I don't see that SQL Server report service as yet. Okay, if I go to services, SQL Server browser, there is no reporting services is there and it is currently running. Okay, but uh, in SQL Server Configuration Manager, I don't see that, but it is there in Reporting Service Manager. So that's why I am able to connect here. See, this one failed. So if I go back, okay, so that's why I'm so basically reporting service is running. That's the reason if I cancel it, that's the reason I am able to connect to report server configuration manager. So let's go back to our database. I will click on change database, create a new report database. I will click on next, and our server is actually this as DGOGATE. Now if I will keep this integrated security as is. I will click. I do have access. I am sysadmin on this server, SQL server. I will click next. I will keep this database name as is. I will click next. I will keep this default everything. This is perfectly fine. I will click next. Now it will create that database. So why that again database is needed? Whatever new reports which we are going to create, those reports metadata will get stored in that database. So I will click finish. Perfect. So this is done. Let's go back to next web portal URL. I will keep this default, apply. And now remaining things are optional. So we don't have to worry about that right now. I will simply close this guy. So these things are remaining, all things are optional. We can skip this. We don't need for this video series. I will click exit now. If I go back, if I refresh this, I will get to see the two database. So this is the database name which we selected, okay, at the time of configuration. Now let me go back to configuration manager. I will close this guy. Report server configuration manager. I will click connect. And now we have to validate if really the SQL server report server is installed or not. What we can do is go back to web service URL. So this is the one way you can validate. Okay, I will specify my user ID password. So goktes -magoghe and pa password #123. Let me go back and click on web portal URL as well. So I will click on this also. See, this one got open immediately. Okay, so this is the actual report server URL. So on this, using this URL, basically we are going to host our reports, or whatever reports we are going to create. Those reports we are going to host with the help of this URL. Okay, yeah, see, this is also connected successfully. So basically we have completed, we have finished the installation of SSRS reporting service server or services. Okay, but now we are still one step behind to create our actual SSRS report. Reason being, so as I will give the same example of Informatica. So moment you install Informatica repository or other things, you can't create actual objects or mappings or worklets or workflow or sessions, whatever it is, any object unless you install the client. So similar way, so we have installed the server, but in order to create the actual report, SSRS report, you still need to have a client available using which you can create. So that thing we are going to see in the next video. So thank you for watching this video and see you in the next video.